Testing.
Enemy near.
You shamans are strange. It's like you wield magic like clerics, but with strange spirits instead of gods. It makes me uneasy.
What does it matter where the power comes from? What matters is it's on our side.
You won't stop us.
Oh no, we have been muted this whole time. Oh, this is horrible. And I had such good readings, I felt. I thought that the muting was only on the starting soon. So, yeah. Well, that's not going to be great. Every 2 streams in, and I thought I'll get all the technical glitches out. All right. Wish I'd known about that. Well, hopefully it's not a total disaster. All right, so a blind elf stands before you. He looks extremely strange. His face wears its years heavily, which is unusual for members of his race. Thinning gray hair, a ragged beard, sightless milky eyes, pale papery skin, covered in age spots, a spine curved by the passage of time. This is not how elves typically age. The youth that graces the faces of elves, even on their deathbed, has totally abandoned this decrepit specimen. That is an elf with a beard. I guess the worst can be found even amongst the best. The old elf holds out his hands in your direction in the perennial gesture of the blind, greeting you with an unexpectedly strong and calm voice. Hello, I am Storyteller, and I wish to thank you, my rescuers. That is, you, if I am not mistaken. How come you didn't burn in a fire? To tell you the truth, I myself do not know. I felt the heat. It was so strong. I waited for the pain, the burning, but I was unscathed. But the smoke nearly did finish me off. It may be some form of magical protection against fire, but I don't know why, what means I may have acquired it. Just another oddity for my collection of the inexplicable. Gloom steals across Storyteller's pensive face. Let's see here. I'm taking you to the Defender's Heart. Please accept my sincerest thanks once again. If I may, please don't rush. I will struggle to keep up with your young legs. Yeah, we shall go. So if anybody missed it, because I had my silly microphone on mute, we just had the most hilarious experience with some quote-unquote crusaders that were really Baphomet worshippers. We pretended via the mythic trickster connection to be one of their leaders and got them to put out this flame and had them run off. And most importantly, the reason I chose that mythical trickster option, for those that don't know, in order for you to have the option to choose a specific mythical pathway, you will have had to run into an opportunity and kind of a conversational choice such as that one. And if you choose it at least once, you will have the choice to choose that mythical option pathway. If you never choose one of those options, it just will not be an option for you. So even though this is a Lawful Good playthrough, I'm probably not going to choose the mythical pathway. I did want to at least unlock it just so I can make videos and so forth for my channel. But it also led to some hilarity as I basically named one of the Crusaders, gave him a demonic name, and the guy was just totally worshiping my orders. It was pretty funny. All right, so let's go ahead and take him back to the heart and go from there. All right. The Defender's Heart greets you with unexpected liveliness. Beyond the walls of the tavern, the once bustling and festive city lies in ruins. But somehow none of that can be felt within these walls. The people of the room are talking, laughing, raising toasts, even softly singing. Doesn't look like a typical tavern revelry, but nor is it the grim vigilance of recent days. Sela waves to you. She is sitting at the table of the trio you met previously, the knight, the half-elf, and the red-headed halfling. Leeroy, come! Let me properly introduce you to Elin, Jenna, and Curl, the fearless warriors of the League of the Inspiring Cart. That's hilarious. Sela pushes a mug of beer towards you and speaks softly. It's me who convinced Irabeth to use what Janeth, Curl, and Elan found for a little party. If you look out the window, you might think that the end times have come and that the abyss has devoured us all. I thought some simple pleasures, good food, and good company could help keep the gloom at bay. Sela looks at you hesitantly, as if trying to gauge your reaction. All right, so we are lawful good, so we'll pick one of these two probably. So option one, I understand we need to continue living and fighting, however hard that may be, even amidst the chaos that has befallen the city, or this isn't safe. What if the demons attack while everyone's drunk? No, that sounds like a buzzkill paladin choice, but I'm going to go with the good one. We need a little uplifting moment here. All right, let's see. Allow me to declare my support for Sela's decision as well. Experience tells me that we should shed no tears until after our victory. If we start to mourn the fallen while the battle is still raging, we'll be jeopardizing all our efforts. Now is the time for rest. We'll bury the dead after the last demon has been driven from Canabras. Well said. Jaina says, hey, are you just going to sit here with grim faces? I say we get to know each other a little better, so we have better reasons to toast. So let's see here. Tell me about you and your order, Elin. As stories go, it's not very entertaining. I was born far to the south, in Andoran. I lost my parents early, led the life of a simple mercenary, but often questioned the path I had chosen. I'm proud of my sword skills, I enjoy training and drills, and I'm not afraid of battle. But risking my life for coin, it takes a special mindset to choose that lot with no regrets. You have to want to risk your blood. I saw too many of my friends die, and I wonder if it was worth it. So in the end, I decided to choose another path. Now, I'm going to lay down my life, at least if it will be for a good cause. That's how I ended up in Mendev and became a squire for the Houndhearts. It's a small order, but tradition never has more than 12 members, and a new member is only knighted after one of the elders dies. We patrol the lands along the Wardstone line and provide aid to travelers and settlers. Unfortunately, death has come common among the Houndhearts. I became a full knight 2 years ago after laying my mentor to rest, but I'm content with my choice. My place is among the Crusaders. All right. Have you been serving the Eagle Watch for long, Jaina? I signed up 4 days before the demon attack. Am I lucky or what? Jaina lets out an overly boisterous laugh. I'm an apprentice of famous fencing masters from Minov, and I learned a thing or two from him, believe me. I soon got bored of fighting off bandits and getting involved in the petty squabbles of the bickering river kingdoms. I wanted a proper challenge, and you can't find a better place than Mendev. What do you know? The moment I arrived, the demonic invasion began. My father would say that no accident. Fate brought me here. What about you, Curl? How do you end up among the condemned? I just did what everyone else was doing. I grew up in the slums, where everyone stole little or maybe smuggled or guarded stashes, so Curl stares into his mug gloomily. I never killed anyone. I never did anything really bad. I got caught stealing, and they made me choose between prison and a condemned. Well, of course I didn't want to go to prison. I'm not that good of a fighter, but as Norberg is in my witness, a thief can also be useful in the war against demons. I've always been a good scout. I can sneak under the nose of any monster, but I don't know where my friends are now. We got separated when the demons rampaged to the city. Chin up, friend. Whatever you were in the past, you're our friend now and a crusader. Your skills would be useful to us, you'll see. How do you all know Sela? Elin says, I met my noble sister on the road to Canabras. I was returning from the south from my fiancé's and was happy be in the company of a paladin of Iamadi. We said our farewells at the city gates, and I went north along the road to Dresden, to my order's camp. Elin's face grows grim at the mention of the camp. Demons attacked us there at the same time they struck Canabras, but we managed to fight them off. We hurried to the city to aid and joined forces of the Eagle's Watch. All my fellow Houndhearts were wounded during a battle in the streets. I'm the last knight of my order who can still fight. It's so good to see Sela again. Every loyal heart counts these days. Girl, I met Sila at Tavern Canabris. Before the attack, of course. She was one of the few who would sit at the table of the condemned. Knights usually don't even look at us. But Sila's different. I knew it in the moment I saw her. So the condemned are a military unit of low-risk criminal conscripted as disposable soldiers and frontline fodder in the Mendevian Crusades. Whew, that's rough. Jaina, that's what made me notice Sila too. So I sat down and talked to her. I never understood why everyone treated the condemned so horribly. And I still don't. Our Curl is a great lad. So after the night, Sila and I went around the tavern together every day. Sila, Mendev is an amazing place. People from all over the world come here. For glory, redemption, or to help those in trouble. And they always find each other. This might be the best place in the world to find like-minded people and friends. That was a toast, in case you didn't notice. All right. Sila, did you call me over just because, or is something matter? I didn't just want to talk about today's celebration. You see, Elan is in trouble. I want to help him, and I don't know anyone else in the city I can turn to. His fellow knights were all wounded in battle. Elan shakes his head. Bad idea, sister. I told you, I don't want to bother anyone else with my problems. I need to handle them on my own. Oh, come on. Hiding your sadness from their friends is no way to live. Sila, Curl is light. Leeroy helped me find you. Without his help, I'd still be looking for you all over Canabras. So, Elan, come on. Stop being so stubborn. Tell me more. Elan. The young knight shakes his head. In all truth, I do not wish to impose. My problems are just minor troubles. A paladin of Ayamede and her friend certainly have more important things to do, especially now that Canabras has been overrun with demons. Sila. If I've ever learned anything in life, it's that there's nothing minor about good and evil. Sila begins seriously, but then a smile ends up her face. Take the three of you, for example. It seems like all you did was save one cart from some imps. But look how many people are happy now. That field will never be sung of in song, but who knows, maybe thanks to this one joyous hour of peace and rest, the defenders of Canabras will find the strength to protect the city. Sila catches her breath. I talk too much, don't I? Well, Sir Elan, I want to help you, and my reputation as a holy warrior of Ayamede won't suffer if it's more of a minor adventure than a glorious feat. Elan. The knight sighs and seems a little embarrassed. All right, I'll explain. A life of a crusader has given me more than just a purpose and a chance to serve the righteous cause. When I abandoned the life of mercenary and came to Mendev, I gained something else I never expected. It's here that I met all the ladies here. Forgive me, the finest girls in all our world. It's a miracle she found any love in her own heart for a burglar like me. I'm not about to let this miracle go. Not even the demon, the Skari, and all his demons' army can stand in my way. Elan. Luckily, my beloved is now safe away from Canabras. For half a year, I've been getting up my courage to propose to her. I even ordered a ring from Derek Sunhammer, the best jeweler in Mendev. Independent knightly orders live mostly off donations, and I'm not what you would call rich. I so want to make Kiana happy. Oh, it took me 3 months to find a jewel the same shade as her eyes, and twice that long to scrape together enough money. Master Derek's work was worth it, but I lost the ring during a demon attack, and I'll probably never find a worthy replacement. Sila. Ring is most likely still at the Houndheart's camp outside the city. Elan and his friends didn't have time to pack up their camp. First the demons ambushed them, and then they rushed off to help Canabras. I think we should at least go and check. Not right now, of course, but once the situation in the city is under control. Okay, fine, I will help. Sila puts her hands on your shoulder. Thanks for agreeing to help. Elan is a good man and a true knight, and I think the world should repay those who are so devoted to doing good. Let's help him so he can propose to his beloved the way he wanted. The campsite has been revealed. Jaina. Sila, I hope you can convince Irabeth to let me go with you when you do this. I don't want to be parted from my friends. Of course. The League of Inspiring Cart has come together in a dark hour. We must continue onward together. I wonder if that means that we will have another companion. Let's take a look. Now let's sell some stuff really quick. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Ooh, dark horn, that's nice. Ooh, and we have some people to level up too. Scroll Savant. I don't even know what to. Oof. Let's give him 18 decks. Oh, mirror image, that is good. Scoundrel, there we go. Oh, do we want the intelligence or the dex? It's a tough one. Probably dex. You know what? Let's bump up the constitution by 1. Put a little extra modifier in there. Ooh, here's the spells. Definitely blur. And mirror image. Nothing like and he gets the debilitating injury. Very nice. We'll rest up. Let's head on out. They're still working on Demon. It's kind of funny. Now let's see where we can go now. And so here's the companion quests. Deal with that later. The Burning City, Secret Entrance to the Grey Garrison. All right, Camila. Yeah, let's go check out Camila's story since we have her. What is this? Oh, yeah. There is her story. Event, let's go.
Watch each other.
Ooh, what do we got here?
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
A solid plan.
Go for their hearts!
Into the fray!
Moving on. Should pick up all the masterwork stuff for selling. And away we go. Another random encounter.
Forward. Make every strike count.
Get him good. Oh, yeah.
Demons, beware!
Open your heart to me.
There we go. Camellia. We're in a mansion. There's Horgus. Ah, there you are at last. You certainly took your time. Thought perhaps you got lost on the way here. I was already regretting not drawing you a map. Horgus' relief is palpable, even though through his grousing. It's a tragedy to see one house in such a sorry state. I always had a few guards in my service, you know? I hope those blockheads died honorably. I didn't simply flee at the first sign of danger. Horgus turns towards a corridor with a pensive expression on his face. My manor, you see, contains several items that are of great value to me. I wish to retrieve them before they are discovered by my fellow citizens. When a current chaos seem to have taken to thieving and marauding like ducks to water. So, here's what I want you to do. Take a stroll through my house, peek into the rooms. If you find anyone, kill them on the spot. I'll teach any other opportunists to stay away from Horgus Gwyn's manor. While I was standing here by the entrance, I could clearly hear the sound of someone rooting around inside. Any possessions of mine you find in there, you can keep. It's all as good as lost to me anyway. When you're sure the house is empty, give me a signal from my study window. Wave a torch around or something like that. You can decide when you get there. Whatever the valuables are they worth risking your life? Going to matter? All right, I understand. Well, get on with it. Or are you waiting for a special order? I shall await your signal. Horgus pauses. And good luck in there, I suppose. I hope you suppose it's your stuff. Nice house.
Without a doubt.
Yep.
Did we step on their toes as well?
Cambion, whatever that is.
Endure.
Yep, well, we got some demons. Poor Tusky got stuck.
Today we march, tomorrow we feast.
His name is Tusky. Onion soup recipe. Excellent.
I will guide us.
Let's backtrack over here for a second.
I am helpful, am I not?
There we go. What do we got here? A box filled with a variety of whips and floggers. A set of collars of various size. It's a torture room or like a S&M dungeon. Ooh, nice. A sickle, but it's not just any sickle. It's a magical sickle. Chains, handcuffs, shackles, a collection of rival prisons. Pretty sure this is like an S&M dungeon, just saying. Alright, we'll take those. Nice dining hall. I'm sure there's going to be something more grandiose than this.
You are today's
Baphomet
sacrifice.
cultist, of course. There we go. Loot them up. Pretty big house.
Our path leads on.
I probably should
I'll watch your back.
Yes?
cast my... Yeah, there we go for sure. 1 hour per level.
Yes.
I shall not fail.
Any of these that have long durations I can
Together,
cast.
we stand.
Meditate on
Unfortunately,
your
most of them
mistakes.
are not long
Might make you
durations.
feel
It's 10
better.
minutes per level. You know what? I'll cast this too. 10 minutes is pretty good. Blocked door, okay. Stay on this level for now.
You won't survive me.
Let's charge this guy. There we go. Nice critical hit. When they die, they die. Longbow, more masterwork stuff to sell.
Bah. Not this time.
Ooh, shirt. So fancy. Yeah, what do we got here?
Without a doubt.
We'll go down this way.
Aha!
There is a trap.
I hope you appreciate this.
Sophisticated instruments of torture. Ooh. Interesting house. Bit of kink. Every blunt object was clearly used to try to break down the door. The lock is broken and the door cannot be opened. Alright, we shall go upstairs. More demons. Times. Get him. Get him, Tusky. Get him good. Interesting.
Forwards.
Nice painting.
You've crossed the wrong
They
mountain.
will break against our resolve. The light
Yeah.
take
The
you!
spirits demand your blood.
got him.
I'll hit you.
No chance. So many scythes. Or sickles, rather, I guess you'd call them.
We march ahead.
These are the big doors. Let's check the side door first.
We shall overcome.
Cultist Slayer. Ooh.
Too late for apologies.
Ooh. No, 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 no. That is not good. Let's cast the Cure Moderate Wounds on him.
I require healing. Learn from my mistake.
Do not like.
Make every strike count.
That was a bit painful. Alright, let's res him up. Or he's not dead, he just kind of messed up. Alright.
Without a doubt.
That will do. You know, let's cast
You're a good
another
person. I like you.
Cure Light Wounds on him. Cure Light Wounds on her. Ooh, Master Kukris. I do like the Kukris. Assassin items. Or monks, I guess.
Can't hide from me.
Oh, let's see. Nice, got some hidden scrolls of stone skin, of disease and displacement. We do have that scroll savant companion. That is an option.
I will guide us.
Be careful, everyone.
Attack!
I'll cut you wide open.
He still has his bark skin. What's his AC actually? Oh, 23. That is nice. Good luck hitting him.
Go for their hearts.
What in the world is this thing?
You are today's
A
sacrifice.
Babao? There was a button.
The spirits demand your blood.
Oh, Fury. Let's do that. No, Tusky.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Probably should have done that in the first place. Underestimated him.
We will win this war.
Alright.
Trust in yourself.
Grand family secret. Make sure this mansion is safe. Okay. I guess that was the.
Soot is restless. I wonder why.
Yes.
Alright, we did it. What is this? Trap or something? Never seen
am helpful.
pink before.
Am I
Yeah, it is
not?
a trap. Oh, nice. A special short bow. Question is, can any of these use it? They can. Shortbow of Code. +1 shortbow grants a rare +1 bonus attack rolls against chaotic creatures. Alright. Let's hook her up with that. Much better. I'll give Horse the signal in just a second. Let's finish looting up in here.
I've spotted something.
Ooh. What is this? A secret compartment? I mean, I know it's locked. Okay. That must be where he keeps his super valuables. Let's see if by chance there's any hidden elements we missed. Yeah, we probably shouldn't rob him. I mean, we are a lawful good paladin group. Alright, alright. I'm always curious. Give Horus the signal. The mansion is clear. You're alive. Fine work. Looks like he's going to open it. My secret door remains unopened. Fantastic. I wasn't too late. If you'll follow me. Family secret's about to be revealed. It's so thrilling. A happy family, Horus and Horgus, an unknown half-elf, and their dark-haired daughter. The paintings caption Horgus, Gwern, Eris, and Camellia. What? Wait, hold on. So is Camellia related to him? Wow. Okay, I didn't put one and one together there. Apparently so. The paintings are right where I left them. Very good. Horgus went. Thanks you for your help. There's something off about the paintings in front of you. The blonde-haired boy and the Grim family color doesn't look like Horgus in the least. Family portraits depict Horgus alongside an unknown half-elf woman and a little girl who bears a striking resemblance to Camellia. Well, because since we read the description, we kind of know the spoiler, guys. Who's in a painting, Horgus? So you've noticed. It seems there's no point in hiding it anymore. Horgus is silent for a few moments, then Signs presses his lips into a hard line. You see, I have two secrets. Camellia is, in fact, my daughter, and I am not the real Horgus Gwern. What? Camelia's your daughter? Yes, illegitimate, that is to say. Horgus' cheeks reddened. She has resided in his house since birth. Staff thought she was a niece or daughter of a friend who died in the Crusades. I never disabused them of their notions. Her mother, Iris, was a half-elf of humble origins. She worked in dark gardens here. I wanted to unite the Gwern family of another noble line. The Gwern name could not be permitted to mix with commoners, thereby plunge into insignificance. Iris did not protest. We successfully hid our connection. When Camellia was born, I did not claim her as my own. As far as Mendev knows, Camellia is the daughter of a Gwern family servant who died over 10 years ago. And before I start telling me what a terrible father I am, I want to tell you something. Daughter wanted for nothing. All her whims were fulfilled as quickly as they arose. I hired the best teachers and bought her the best books. She always ate well and had warm clothes. Isn't that what a parent does? You've discovered my terrible secret. Father cares so much about the Gwern name that he raised me in our mansion, hiding me away from the whole world. I'll always be grateful to my father for everything he's done for me. Even if Mendev society disapproves of some of his decisions, would it be insolent of me to beg for your discretion regardless of what you know about us? I am prepared to die, Horgus. Oh, just kidding. Promise to keep your secret, Camellia. The hint of a smile plays in Camelia's mouth. Please accept my humblest thanks. Horgus cast a wary look at the girl, but remained silent. You're not Horgus Gwern? My real name is Darian White. My parents were the servants of the real Gwerms. At their mansion on the eastern edge of Mendev, the Gwerms were generous and noble, but short-sighted. They burned through most of their fortune on charity, when instead they should have taken better care of guarding the mansion. When I was 10 or so, I used to play in the garden of the real Horgus Gwerm, who was just my age, with no idea what the demons came from. Horgus ran the mansion, and I bolted in the opposite direction. He was captured and killed, and I wasn't. Horgus shrugs apologetically. Crusaders came from the nearest city to aid us, but I was the only one who survived. They asked me my name, and I said I was Horgus Gwerm. That's the whole story. Such a heart-wrenching tale. It never fails to bring me tears to my eyes. Horgus. You're in no position to judge me, Camellia. Horgus' hands curl into fists, but his voice sounds more tired than angry. You're right, I'm not. Lawful, what you've been doing is wrong. People deserve to know the truth. Your past is your own business, not mine. I think I'll go with that. Thank you. Remembering mistakes made in one's childhood is no easy task. It is difficult for me to speak openly about secrets which I kept all these years. I've been hostage to them my entire life, strange as they sound. What do you plan on doing now? Well, first and foremost, I shall reward you handsomely for your help, and then I shall burn these portraits. I've kept them all this time out of misplaced sentiment, but they serve no purpose now. My ravaged home will likely be picked to the bones, and this secret room will inevitably be discovered. I don't want these paintings to be seen by anyone else. All right, I see. Well, you certainly earned your payment. Here, it was a pleasure doing business with you. Received 1,000 gold. Horgus is silent for a while. Camellia, I can tell from your face that you've enjoyed fighting the demons in this worthy party. I'll ask one thing. Are you certain? Camellia doesn't answer, but looks at Horgus with a half-smiling lingering on her lips. Well then, clearly I can no longer keep you safe. Our house is destroyed, our servants scattered or dead. Horgus stares at his daughter's face as though he is seeking the answer to an unasked question, then turns his attention to you. But now, follow me. We'll make sure that no one ever again discovers the secrets of Horgus Gwerm. Now, 1 second. Question. So that was that. Common cause. Alright, so our main goal now is going to be to gather allies for the liberation.
I am helpful, am I not?
Ooh, unidentified breastplate. It's a breastplate +1. This is a medium armor. So who can wear that? 6, 7. Max there is 33. So technically this is an upgrade for me. Yes, it's I only have 16 dexterity. If that increases, though, it might be better for somebody else. Okay, we can put this on him. We got 21. That is good. Because the light armor is a little more limiting for him. She could get it too, get her armor even higher. But he's the one that keeps getting just jacked, so probably better I keep it on him. Sounds good. A little bit of tea. vocal cords. All right, let us get out of here.
We march ahead.
No other way to get there? Guess not. Did we miss anything on this side? I don't think so. I guess it's possible. But we'll go on.
I will guide us.
Moving on. Alright, so we got some options. Astro Tower, we've been there before. Do we have any key areas to go to? Huh. Terrorblade residence. Despite their high standing in the city, the Terrorblade family lived in a simple house far away from the wealthy neighborhoods. Most houses on the street are now ruined and abandoned, but this one seems intact, although the broken door makes one wonder if there's still anything of value left inside. Maybe we'll check that out. There's the Great Garrison. That's what we're trying to gather allies for. We've been to the library, lost bag, wine cellar. All right, so it looks like since we're down in the southern area, might as well make the trek over here and then go from there. Why is tripping out? Oh, Tusky. A little kitsune. See, it's only supposed to be a 4-hour trek. It seems longer than that. Another random encounter.
Did we find trouble? No, they did.
Surrender or else!
Aim carefully.
You won't stop us.
There we go. Moving on. Why have a random box? I have no idea. All right. Almost there. Let's see if we can find anything over here. All right.
We must stop this war. There is no hope for only us. Yes. The gods have abandoned. What was I saying just now?
Without a doubt.
Wanna play together?
Want to play together? That's a bit creepy.
I'll hit you!
shoulders.
I'll cut you wide open. Am I at my limit?
This you. Strike.
Whoa. Now that is a mean. Alright, we gotta heal up. How did she get so jacked up? Let's cure her. Cure herself.
We'll make things right.
Yes.
So where exactly are we? Very unusual. There's the residency. Looks like somebody's definitely
Forwards.
made themselves quite comfortable over here.
I will help where I can.
Okay, let's go inside.
Stand with me.
Oh, that's not good. Stinking cloud. At least it impacts them as well.
This pain is
A succubus, lovely.
Do not hold back.
Get her. Oh, she's mesmerizing everybody.
A solid plan.
You won't survive me.
Nobody's allowed to attack her. Lovely.
Into the fray.
Is it just a targeting or is it an effect? Okay, really. There we go. Ooh, the hunter does not like this. Let's cast this on Tusky. Sela can't.
No glory without risk.
Alright, lay on hands on this one. Great. Oh man, we are just getting beat up to all hell, aren't we?
Yes.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Since we're kicking our butt a little bit. Come on, get the succubi. Woo! Man. Alright, that thing was brutal. Ooh, a magical rapier though. I like it. Daddy likes that. Let's see. I think that's going to be a nice upgrade for Camille. +1. We'll take it. Definite upgrade.
What do we have here?
Okay, what do we have up here? Erebeth's leather. Let's read. Anivia, if you're reading this, know that I'm alive and I'm rallying a troop of survivors to rise to the city's defense. We're going to fight our way to Defender's Heart Tavern, set up our command there, hold the line until help arrives. If the god wills it, we'll launch an attack on the great garrison. Love you, and I trust that we'll see each other again in this world. Erebeth. Wow, 830 gold coins. That's pretty nice.
Our path leads on.
All right, can we set up a camp over here somewhere? There we go. Camouflage. Oops. How was... I'm a little confused. All right, Camille. Him. We'll do me. There we go.
Scoot over. I want my scaly side facing the fire. My
Oh, wait.
lizard side
I will
always
see
gets
this
colder
through.
than my warm-blooded side.
I stand
Go
ready.
figure.
That works.
Together we stand.
Oh, I forgot that I have spells. Completely forgot about this. Ooh. What can be useful here? Less weapon. Oh, it's a +1 enhancement bonus. Attacks and damage. That's actually not bad. I think we'll do that. Good to know. No, it's already on there. Well,
Without a doubt.
so that was interesting. Not that much going on here, but got an item upgrade.
I will guide us.
Now, where to go next is the real question. Can't go there. So look at this. The Burning City. Find a secret into the Grey Garrison. Well, fortified Crusader made sure of that attacking from the front will come at a heavy cost. But what if there's a weakness in the garrison's defense? Now the knights will be praying that they can find a flaw in their own fortifications. Funny how things turn out. Oh, yeah, it might help if we talk to the storyteller. That's what we did not do. We brought him to the city, but we did not talk to him. Might as well. Back we go. What is this? Okay. What is bitrate recommendation? No idea what that means. Ay, carambas. All right.
Forwards! Do not fear! Do not waver!
Aim carefully.
There we go. Wipe those guys out. Now I'll definitely take this stuff. And the other composites. keep on going. Another random encounter. So random.
We will prevail.
Oh, wow. He nuked me. -4 levels? What the heck? Oh. What did he cast on me? Good Lord. Oh, temporarily drained 4 levels from me. Well, when I'm level 4, that puts me at level 0. No wonder I insta-died. Good Lord. Character was afflicted with negative levels, severely reducing their effectiveness. Man, that's rough. Could use spells of restoration, huh? Okay. Let me see. Do I have a scroll of restoration? Just want to have some of those. No idea what the icon looks like, though. Let's see. Here it is. Lesser restoration. Use. Wait. Let's use it on herself. Oh, wow. Good job, me. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't have anything else. Kind of funny that I just used it on her. Oh, well.
Let us not hesitate.
What are you going to do, right? Can I not heal myself? Nope, apparently not. I'm just a gimp. Let's see here. Can be removed through visiting a healer at the capital or by greater. Wow. I just got super jacked, guys. That was awesome.
We march ahead.
So I don't even know if resting is going to help with that. I may have to buy a scroll or something.
Enemy near.
We shall overcome.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
There we go. Good, I'm good. Now the question is, do any of these have the lesser restoration spell?
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Can I even memorize them? We're gonna find out right now. Wounds. No, I don't even know what level they are. Oh, there it is, lesser restoration. Okay, when we rest, I can totally cast that. That's good to know. Ooh, silver robe. That's nothing too fancy. But you know what? Might as well give it to our witch. She's not wearing anything else. Oh, what is it considered? I can't even. That's really weird. It didn't show up under armor. That looks really cool, the red. All right.
Forwards.
Ah, there's a storyteller. Oh, good. The rest had to go away. Whoa, check it out, his little crow. Storyteller. The blind elf looks better than he did in your last encounter. His clothes are clean and his pale face has some color. Elf turns to you and listens closely. Is that you, my savior? I recognize your footsteps. Determining footsteps befitted thing a determined person. Allow me to thank you again for saving me. Please accept this humble gift as a token of my appreciation. The elf hands you a small black ring, 2 scarlet runes in it. The storyteller ring. And a bunch of XP. Irabeth has explained why you were looking for me. I warned the authorities of Canabris that the local wardrobe had been desecrated. They waved off my warning and paid for their inaction. When I lived in the River Kingdoms, my advice proved quite useful for a young kingdom founder by some resourceful adventurers. So he was there for Pathfinder Kingmaker. So, same guy. I wasn't sure if it was, but this confirms it. Too bad Holroon and his advisors were not as farsighted as to listen to me. I've examined many ward stones, but only in the one guarding Canabris did I sense a flaw. A spot of corruption inside, a vulnerability that demons will surely use. They're able to spread the blight inside the ward stone, corrupt it, and make it their weapon. Frightens me to think what it will be capable of. The ward stone must be destroyed. I have heard you, storyteller. In that case, you must make every possible effort to destroy the corruption. Unfortunately, I don't know where to get an instrument powerful enough to banish it from the ward stone. As far as I know, there is nothing like it in Canabras, but demons might have something. I heard the dying roar of Terrandella of the Silver Dragon, the protector of the city. Only a truly mighty weapon could slay such a powerful creature. I advise you go to where Terrandella perished and search there for something. Sorry I can't be more specific, but intuition and a strange sense of rightness tells me to point you there. Let's see. You have a few questions about. I have a few questions about our encounter in the Blackwing Library. Of course, I make no secret of why I came to the library. I was looking for something. Did you find what you were looking for? Story shakes his head gloomily. Alas, no. But I found proof that the book I'm looking for isn't Canabras, or at least part of it is. I see. Can I help you? Story nods gratefully. I appreciate your offer. I have reason to believe that somewhere in Canabras there is a manuscript authored by an elf from Kirion who witnessed the Earthfall. The storyteller's voice suddenly breaks and he stops for a moment. For personal reasons, I would like to examine it. But no matter how hard I try, I fail to find it. Even the Blackwing Library only found a mention that the manuscript exists and is held somewhere in the city. I assume it's stored at the Great Garrison. They wouldn't let me into the archive when I visited. All those crusaders were nervous about the strange blind elf interested in their secrets. It's understandable. The crusade naturally made them a little paranoid. But now the Great Garrison has fallen into the enemy's hands, I'd be grateful if I could see the manuscript. I gotta go. I wish you interesting adventures. Fascinating. So all roads seem to be leading to the garrison. Visit Janog and Chili Creek. How many people are there still alive in the city who can hold a weapon or call spell? Potential allies may be found in most unlikely places. All right. Storyteller.
Our path leads on.
All right, I think for now. Oh, let's talk to Nino real quick. Boy, I'm pleased with you. I asked you to bring me to safety, and that's exactly what you did. Indeed, having a follower to aid me is most efficient and frankly pleasing. With you on hand, I shall conquer new horizons, plumb the depths of knowledge hitherto unknown, and scale the dizzying heights of future discoveries. Nenio stops to catch her breath. What I mean is, I like to express my deepest gratitude. I foresee immense potential in our future cooperation. What do you mean by future cooperation? Happy to help. Hand in hand, we will unravel the greatest mysteries inaccessible to the minds of ordinary people. Just imagine it. I, leading the way, proudly staring into the faces of gods themselves, and you, my loyal follower, walking behind me every step of the way, writing down my deepest thoughts and admiring the profundity of my intellect. If we hold hands, you won't be able to go in front of me and lead the way. You are the catalyst which, when it reacts to my intelligence, allow the latter to grasp the very essence of the universe itself. Do you always express your delight so effusively? That's it. I like that word. I can't say it, but... what? Who are you? Nino stares at you for a while, bewilderment in her eyes. When it is replaced by recognition. Oh, yes, my new follower. So what am I supposed to do? Oh, yes, I must provide some verbal encouragement for you as yet modest achievements and try to induce you to strive for more of such encouragement, as the principle underpins any training. She frowns, but only for an instant. I see. Your modest nature was unsettled by the overabundance of my gratitude. I do apologize for putting you in such an awkward position. I will never praise you again unless I forget. But let's get back to the business at hand. Your new assignment will be to take me to the inconspicuous ruins that are located in an even more inconspicuous valley lying between Canabris and Dresden, as soon as it is reasonably practicable. I'll mark the place on your map with a large red cross, so you won't forget it. Nameless ruins. All right. That's all I want to know about your task. Well, now you know. So off we go. Nino frowns. Did I just make a rhyme? Perhaps I've discovered poetic talent in myself. Let's conduct an experiment. Quickly, say any word. I'll try to find a rhyme for it right away. Whatever. What about orange? I can't say that one, can I? Whatever. Not too clever. Now or never. Not the best rhymes, don't you think? Well, this experiment was unsuccessful. We learned that I have no poetic talent after all, science. But it's no reason to despair. Having a gift of poetry is, in addition to my inexhaustible intelligence, would have been a little too much. Besides, I'm catastrophically busy. I have no time to spend on writing poetry. Wow. I don't like it when you call me boy. My name is Leeroy. That rhymes. Oh, the grand scale of world history. Your name is irrelevant. I have no reason to remember it. Wow. You see, the brain of any given individual can contain only a limited amount of facts. I only spend my memory on things that are truly important. Laws of thermodynamics, divine esoteria, planar geography, things that will lead Galarian to a brighter future. Nino rubs her nose. Besides, what if I make a great discovery? I won't be able to remember it because my memory is full of outdated or useless information. What a nightmare that would be. What a loss for the whole Galarian. But you remember your own name, right? Only so I know what to put for the author's name in encyclopedia. Wow, 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 wow. All right, I gotta go. Nino produces a crumpled piece of paper from receives and takes some notes on it. This conversation lasted approximately 5 minutes. She lifts her chin. By the way, did you know that is the exact same amount of time the Inquisitors of Cannabis need to find a defendant guilty? But to shake off Inquisitors chasing you takes 5 times as long. That experiment proved that running while clad in heavy armor is not burdensome for them at all. It's pretty funny. I won't lie. Legitly made me lol.
I will go.
All right. So I'm thinking, let us just head. What happens if we go to the Grey Garrison? Yeah. Oh, okay. I guess I gotta talk to Erebeth. You know what? I just realized we can actually go back. I don't think we've been to that cellar. Total random memory. Oops. Yeah, let's see here. I believe it's the wine cellar, Pataxian wine cellar. Yes, let's go there. I think it's the last location we have not visited. Of course, we got to go all the way around.
Attack!
They will break against our resolve.
Attack!
Oh, luge nest's fun.
Strike as one.
Oof. Get him. Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Without a doubt.
There we go. I got some things to loot. Another random encounter.
Make every strike count.
Into the fray!
There we go. Silly demons.
Do not fear! Do not waver!
Ooh, whites.
The light, take you!
The whole lost negative level stuff. That was obnoxious beyond belief. did memorize that
You're
spell
a
though.
good person.
You can trust
I
me.
like you.
You're a good person. And let's cast out.
A bright future awaits us.
I don't know if that did anything. Ooh. Nice battle axe. And the cheese, which is clearly the most important piece of loot. So what do we got? The icebreaker. Ooh, +1 enhancement cold. Whenever it crits, all creatures in 10-foot area make a successful reflex save or suffer 3d6 cold damage. Oh wow. Okay. But does that also mean our own people? And we're technically creatures too. That would be kind of rough.
We march ahead.
Rely on me.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
Sodi is restless. I wonder why.
Yes.
Let's see here. Okay, well, it definitely doesn't show it. Does she have mobility? Oh, okay, wow, okay. She does, but she's got penalty because of the armor. And the shield. Kind of makes sense too. Orc double axe. Oh, that's nice. Tempest. Oh. There's an additional 1 cold damage of one end and 1 sonic damage of the other. That's pretty cool.
Without
I
a
mean,
doubt.
we don't use two-handed weapons in our party, but still pretty cool. I would have thought there'd be more here, but that's okay. We will go ahead and finish up by heading back and do the preparation for the garrison assault, is what I'm thinking. Because that is going to be a major undertaking worthy of tomorrow's stream. Oh, actually, we almost forgot. They told us we're supposed to search where the dragon died. Well, since we're walking by it anyway. Might as well. Alright, let's see what's up here. In case something jumps us,
open your heart to
Trust
me.
in yourself.
go ahead and cast
Yes.
armor on us. Skin. Now the Zen Archer Monk is the highest AC in the party. 23.
Watch each other.
Oh yes, of course.
Too late for apologies.
Yeah, those swarm monsters. Wow. So many rats.
Guide my blade.
That's surprising. I didn't think I was going to be able to hit him like that. Normally they say you need to... cart is laden with possessions looted from the surrounding houses. Normally you need like AoE attacks. Whoa, what is that? Plagued horse? Yeah, like kill it from
They will
range.
break against our resolve.
Get those plague horses. Pretty dark.
Right there. Something. See?
Oh, I see. These are just the exits.
I will guide us.
Question says, where this? We gotta find the area where the dragon died.
A solid plan.
Surrender or else.
It was in the middle of the town square. Oh, here we go. Ramian. Whole run. I've tolerated your heresy for too long. The signs of recent hard fighting obvious in the stern old man. His armor is dented and covered in blood, and his unnatural pallor suggests something more dangerous than wounds inflicted by claws and fangs. Nevertheless, his gaze is stony and his voice, accustomed to barking orders, is harsh and clipped. He brings the blade of his sword to the throat of the beautiful golden-haired Asimir, who is being held by two soldiers. I should have had you put to the stakes the day you arrived in the city. Perhaps this is the tragedy could have been prevented. Ramian. Or perhaps you should have listened to the others. Instead of spitting accusations of heresy, anyone would sit up to you. The Asimir has been savagely beaten, but a smile plays of his bloody lips. Who knows? Perhaps we could have saved Canabras if you had listened to my warnings about the demon's attack. If you had allowed my adepts to complete their mission. We had worked together instead of fighting each other. Holrun. You said yourself that you had been fighting against me all this time, you heretic. Well then, unburden your soul, confess before your death that your adepts succumbed to the demons and at their instigation almost deprived the city of its wardstone. Old man strikes the Asimir across the face. The time for confession has passed. Say your final prayer for your unholy mistress. You will soon be united with her. Ramian. The Asimir notices you in a loud, clear voice and tones. Oh, Desna, the great dreamer, I pray to you, protect my adepts. Send a brave soul to aid them. One who knows the price of freedom and who can distinguish good from evil. May they not share my fate and forgive Prelate Holrun for everything, including the folly he is about to commit. I've heard enough of this treasonous prattle. A split second later, he slices the Asimir's throat. Man. Hey, what are you doing? Let go of him. Old man caught up in his retribution pays no heed to your words. Yeah, poor Asimir. The old man slices Asimir's throat. The body drops to the ground and the old man turns to you. Who are you? What are you doing here? You're not a cultist, are you? See how I dealt with the cultist? And what is this hideous creature? Holrun peers at Lan with suspicion. Lan, at your service. The mongrel ducks his head and bows. My forebears fought in the First Crusade. I have lived in Canarbas my whole life. Haven't ever seen me before? Must be because you don't ever venture into our underground district. Been meaning to complain to the city authorities that our paving stones have been in need of repair for a long time. All right. Angel Mythic Path. Oops. The First Crusade? So you're a mongrel. Obviously no human speech. Surprisingly well, in fact. All right. Let's be off of you. The prelate looks at you. If you cause any trouble, I shall hold you responsible. Come think of it, still haven't told me who you are. All right, let's reveal the light of heaven. Behold, Inquisitor, I bear the gift of an angel who died in the caves below Canabras. I am no enemy of yours. The old man frowns and whispers something, a prayer or spell. With each word, his face relaxes. You are telling the truth. The light in your hand was wrought by the power of heaven. I will keep an open mind with regard to your stranger. And later, under less fractious circumstances, I would like to ask you about how you came to receive the gift. Let's see here. Here we go. Prelate, your forces are needed elsewhere. Erebeth Tirabane, warden of the city, is gathering troops to Defender's Heart Tavern to strike against the demons. Who now? Tirabane? That upstart? Warden of the city? And I suppose I've already been written off for dead? This isn't sedition. This is outright insurrection. I am loath to abandon my watch, but I can't turn a blind eye. Such a blatant usurpation of power. No hope of defeating an enemy if there is disorder within our own ranks. Go over there right now. I need to see what this Erebeth is up to. Ember. Ember peers intently at Holron. I remember you. When Father and I arrived in the city, you met us. But it's true. You and the other knights tied us to stakes and started lighting a bonfire. Father died. And then one of your knights changed his mind and pulled me from the flames. But then he died too. Don't you remember? If you were burned, then it was with good reason. You say some traitor helped you escape from the fire? That is a crime in itself, which means you have been evading justice all these years. If it weren't for the invasion, I would review your case and see your sentence was finally fulfilled. You're lucky that we have more important matters to deal with right now. You don't look the way he does now. All wrinkled and gray. He was young, with a big mustache. Ember smiles broadly, draws a large, bushy mustache in the air of her fingers. Probably forgot all about me. It was a long time ago. But I do want to say one thing. I'm not cross with him. This knight is a true hero. He just really, really wanted to protect the city. Only got all mixed up about who was good and who was evil. Holron, you sent an innocent child to be burned at the stake. Don't you want to ask for forgiveness? Hardly. Anyone can look innocent. How did this girl manage to survive the fire? What about the crow that always flying around her? Advise you to take a closer look at this innocent little lamb of yours. If you ask me, she looks highly suspicious indeed. All right, let's go, Ember. Yes, let's go. Bye-bye, kind knight. The girl waves to Holron with a carefree smile. Holron grimaces and turns away. You're the Ilks. You hear a noise from somewhere very close by, scant inches away, something between a whimper and a groan. It's followed by a heavy gasping breathing. Diploma 17. I know you're here. Show yourself. We can talk face to face. Success. The stranger is clearly the Desden adept Ramian mentioned. Sighs. I'm so tired of jumping at every shadow. If I suspect every person I meet nefarious intentions, I'll be just the same as Honer in One Eye, and I don't want to be like him. I want to believe that you are a friend, stranger. The adept ends the invisibility spell and appears before you. So you're one of the Desden adepts that tried to break into the war zone? Yes, I am a cleric of Desna. I'm one of the people who answered the call of the voice in dreams. Some unknown person made contact with us through our dreams, telling us about the demons' plan. We learned that the demons were planning to attack Canabras and do something terrible to our wardstone, which already carries the taint of corruption. Prelate Horner refuses to heed our warning. We had to make a choice. We could either throw up our hands and pull back, or take action, even though it could cost us our lives. But what heartless person could stand by in the face of such deadly threat? Lawful, so what? You went up against Holron, but he's the official governor of the city. What of it? Is a cleric with remarkable complacency. Submitting to unworthy leaders is one of the greatest ills of our civilization. We will never defeat the demons if we keep listening to people like Hilrun. Let's see. Do you need help? That would be great. I have no hope of finding my friends in this chaos. I'm scared to think what will happen if the Inquisitor or the demon get to them first. Listen, my friends are called Aranka and Thal, or Thal. Thal the Wallflower. Aranka is an amazing singer and truly beautiful girl. She has plenty of friends and fans. She probably blended in a crowd somewhere. Wallflower was a mage, but I don't think he'll risk using magic. Only bring the Inquisitors down on him. It'll be harder to find. You better find Aranka first. She might know where Wallflower is. Please, find him and protect him against the demons and the Inquisitors. I will await news in the Goddess's temple. Up, our mysterious helper will send us a new message that will reveal what is to come of the demons. All right, I gotta go. Go. May Desna be with you, stranger. Interesting. So this is the temple. Common cause.
Our path leads on.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Powerful bodies have been mutilated beyond recognition by claws and fangs. Ooh. Rough. We still
Forwards.
so we're still trying to find out where
Forget it.
3 hours.
Can we rest,
The
please?
mongrel did it.
I'm tired.
We'll get around to it. 3 hours to go through rubble. Oops. So what we're looking for. Ooh, star knife. That's kind of cool. Magical star knife. Fortunate he died.
Without a doubt.
We're looking. Okay, this is definitely where the carnival was. So, oh boy.
Survive me.
Mm. A little concerned.
Into the fray!
Some mob fight? You've crossed
sure
the
we kill
wrong
this
mongrel.
cleric. Ooh. She got jacked up.
The light take you!
We march ahead.
Ooh, magical half plate. Come back, Tusky. Old Tusky got scared.
I will guide us.
Half plate +1. Heavy armor. Oh, well, okay, so this one is full plate, but this is half plate +1. Same AC, not as bad, so we will equip that.
Without a doubt.
looking for where the dragon died. This looks like a... Judging by the size of the blood-stained body, something truly enormous was dragged over the stones. Tenabria, most likely. I would say so. Count Aradine's servant. Thank the gods! I found someone who isn't fleeing in a panic. Are you crusaders, mercenaries? The comely half is so frightened he can barely get the words out. I'm a servant of Count Darren Cale Nevis Arende. My lord's mansion is under attack by demons. The master himself and all guests are trapped inside. The house guards are nowhere to be found. I want to escape through the servants' passage looking for help. Will you help me? Mansion's only stone throws away. On the next street over, you meet your gaze of pleading eyes. Camellia, Count Arende. I have seen him a few times before from afar. He looked highly audacious. Confess he did capture my attention, but that's neither here nor there. We should help him. Gratitude of a rich and influential man can only benefit us. Knowledge check rolled succeeded. You've heard about Arende's family before. This wealthy and noble Menivian dynasty was almost wiped out by demons. More than 10 years ago, the last surviving member of the family, the young Count Darren, has an infamous reputation. He is well known for being rake and rogue. Misfortune continues to dog the house of Arende, I see. The servant Quintus, you're telling me? Everyone tried to talk me out of taking a position, saying can't have just been bad luck that brought tragedy down on the family and almost killed off the line. But I reasoned that since my master was the only one to survive the calamity, meant he must be blessed by fate and the powers of good. Pay was nothing to sniff at either. The servant cast his eyes around the street. Should have listened to people smarter than me and gone to work somewhere else, preferably far away from Canabras. All right, I'll help. Where's your master's house? It's not far at all. You're better off entering the next street over. To the pass I used to get out. Help, I'm begging you. I hate to think what the count will do if we don't bring back help. All right, house has been revealed. But we're going to camp. It's like, we'll be right there. Wish they like auto-picked. I wish they auto-picked. Who? Camouflage. Who was like the best choice for this instead of having to manually pick it?
If people's
Maybe that's something
reflected
after
their
beta.
inner life, no one would leave the house without a mask. And nobles wouldn't leave without a cloak concealing their entire body.
I wouldn't say your appearance reflects your mind. If that were true, you'd be the size of a mouse.
All right, no incidents. All right. So with that, we're going to go ahead and end stream number 8. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry about the complete mess up having the mute at the beginning. I'm sure some people jumped in and saw that and jumped out, which is a wonderful thing to happen for a fledgling little stream. But for those of you that stuck it out, I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave comments or questions if you have any of them in the replay that I'm going to be posting live to YouTube as well. And I will be back tomorrow, Thursday, 8 p.m. or 8:30 p.m. till 10:30 p.m. again, Pacific time. Starting next week, I'm going to change the schedule to be Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And hope you guys come and join me, interact, and ask questions if you have any of them. All right, this is Leeroy of Leeroy Gaming, and I will see you guys next time.